Okay, so we're back at the East Spur Stairs, and Fran and Balthier have just joined. So, this is what you're gonna want to do. Now, just walk down these stairs, and you're gonna trigger an unskippable cutscene. That's the second one. It's actually an unskippable tutorial. So, what you're gonna do is mash X. And you get to a point where you're going to have to hit square twice. So you also have to hit circle. It's just going to teach you about gambits. I'm assuming you probably already know about gambits. We're not going to be really using them in this walkthrough. Yeah. That's gambits right there. So, what we're going to do is first off, you just flee straight through this area. Now in this guide we're going to leave one character, which is going to be Balthier at level 2. And this is so you can abuse a glitch that can happen later on. It's not going to help out any right now, but later on in the game you're going to be able to, what it does is, if you have less than a 0% chance of inflicting a status effect on an enemy in this game, it underflows and becomes 255% chance. So basically, if you have a level 1 character, you can do some really cool stuff with some of the bosses, you know, like cast Doom on them, or slow, stop. Just stuff that generally helps a lot. Sleep for a particular boss in general is being able to get that off on him is very good. So what we're gonna do is run up here and we'll talk to Ash, who is calling herself Amalia. What we want to do is get her to join the party, because she's going to make it easier to do what we got to do next. So, in this room here, and be careful not to go down these stairs yet, because you're going to have a boss battle there, but let me see here. Actually, you do have to go down these stairs. Skip a scene. There's a boss battle with some Imperials. Just have everyone attack the same person. Just gonna make things go a lot more smoothly. Vaughn obviously needs a potion. And for this, you're just going to want to put it on fast. Obviously use potions as necessary. You do not want to have to use a Phoenix down like I just did right there. a pretty easy battle, but as you can see, I underestimated the enemy right there, so had to waste a Phoenix down. That was not planned. That's probably gonna be bad later on. So you want to skip the scene with Amalia. And you want to talk to her. Well, really go up to her. This will trigger an unskippable scene. So she's gonna join the party after this, and this is why we wanted to do this. Because with her in the party, it's gonna be way easier to level up. The goal right now is to get quickenings on both Fran and Vaughn. So that's what we're gonna do. Just party, take out Balthier, Gambits, turn Vaughn's Gambit on. Just foe nearest visible on Vaughn, and then foe party leader's target on Fran. So we're gonna go up here and we're gonna do a save. So at this point, we're at the Garamscythe Waterway, East Spur Stairs, and time on the clock looks like about, let's see here, 44 minutes. Okay. Now what we want to do here is get Fran and Vaughn quickenings. So this means we need Fran to have 110 LP. So this is what we're going to do. You just go back. I'll only include one run through this, but you've got to do this a couple times. Just gotta go back and forth here, fighting enemies. And what's cool is that Amalia has potions. So she's gonna infinitely heal the party. And what you want to do with Fran is use fire on these gigantodes. If you're using Balthier, if you want to make Balthier your underflower, or if you want to make Fran your underflower, or underflower, whatever you want to call it, then it's a little bit harder, and I kind of recommend skipping this battle if you want to save time. This is just kind of assuming that you're not going to go all hardcore speedrun on it, but you just want to get the Zodiac Spear and be overpowered as fast as possible. So, doesn't really matter who you control here, Fran or Vaughn. Might be more advantageous to control Fran here, because she has a bow. And we'll just put Vaughn on a party leader's target, Fran on nearest visible. Make sure to pick up all the loot, it's gonna help. Plus with Fran, she's got fire, so you can take out these gigantoids a lot faster. Only bother using it once on him though, it's not entirely necessary. And you just go back and forth. Just avoid those chests. There's nothing really that good in them, and like I said, you want to avoid every chest. It's still not entirely known what all the chests that might affect the Zodiac Spear being there or not. So my recommendation, you don't need them, just don't get the chests. There's a big list of chests that you can't get, but you never know. You don't want to get all the way there, and then all of a sudden the Zodiac Spear is not there. That would be just worst case scenario. So as we can see here, it's pretty easy to get through all these battles. Amalia's got her little auto potion. It's really nothing to just keep doing this. There's a little trap over here sometimes that these guys will spawn and use regen. If you run into a situation that's not looking good, just flee. It's not really that big of a deal. You don't have to kill everything. If you're going to beat, or if you're going to match or exceed the times in the FAQ, you have to do everything perfectly. But for the video guide, we're going to be just a little bit even more relaxed. I don't want, resets, stuff like that. You're still going to end up with the spear in under 6 hours. You're actually going to end up with the spear in under 4 hours. So now what you want to do is go up here, make a save. Once again at the this time it's the East Spur Stairs. And from this point you just go back and forth until you have Fran at 110 LP. So I'm going to do a cut here and we'll be back with when we're set up. So I forgot to mention, you do a save and then you press start, you press square and exit to the menu, and then you reload your save back again. So this will respawn all the enemies. It's an important part to do that. So yeah, right now as you can see, license points, Fran's at 19, so we got a ways. I'll do a cut here and we'll start again when we've got the LP we need. Okay, so we're back and we've almost got enough LP with Fran. So I'm just going to show the last section here of leveling up. Now in my guide I skipped the Gigantoads, but it's not really necessary to do that. They give you some good loot. They, it's actually a little bit faster if you do skip them. So the times that in this video are going to be a little bit slower than the times that I listed on my FAQ. But those are with resets. So we're going for basically easiest way to do this, no resets, except for getting elixirs, and if you happen to mess up on some of the chains. It's luck, really. It's luck based with some of these missed chains. So, you know, that can cause you an issue if you just get unlucky and just you can't pull it through. Then that can happen. So really, we're just waiting for Fran to get 110 LP. As you can see, she's at 101. So by the end of this stretch, she should have 110. And you can fight those two enemies over there if you want. I actually think it's faster to just skip them. It all kind of depends on where you're at with LP, because this is going to be a little bit different depending on how you go through it. You might be faster or slower, sometimes you get combos, sometimes you get critical hits. Like I said, there's going to be some variation here. But as long as you're following along with the guide, you're gonna end up with the Zodiac Spear in under 4 hours. So that's our goal here. So you can see both Van and Fran are gonna be level 7, and they're actually gonna stay level 7 the entire time. We're not gonna gain any EXP beyond this point, all the way up to getting the Zodiac Spear, which ends up in a very climactic battle with the Bomb King. Okay, let's see how much. 108. Okay. So we're actually just gonna go back and kill those two enemies, and she'll be at 110. There we go. These two little bad guys. Let's take them out. And just run back towards the East Lewis Control, I believe it's called. It's this way. Make sure to always use fire once on these guys, it really speeds it up. And then just initiate another attack. Like there, I got a critical. If that had happened at the right point, then, you know, that would have sped things up a little bit. Let's just run past these guys. We don't need to fight them. Fran's got 110 LP, and that's all we need. Okay, so now if you want to use bulky air, you've got to get 130 LP. So just keep that in mind. I have in the guide, if you read the guide, it'll tell you, but okay. So licenses for Vaughn, we get accessories 2, accessories 4, and red spiral. Now for Fran, we're gonna go for measures 1, Maces 2, Maces 3, and Feral Strike. Alright, now we've got 2 characters with quickenings, so we're in business. I'm gonna do a save here, just in case I mess this up. That way I can just go back and re-record. Okay, now what we want to do is go down the stairs here, pass through where we met Amalia. You're going to want to set battle speed to slow and wait, and it's just going to stay there. You can even turn gambits off. They're not going to help here. Okay, so skip a scene, and we see the flans. We want to group them together and initiate a mist chain. Now you want to get at least a 3, but you don't need any more than 3. So if you're interested in just stopping after 3, or it doesn't let you like that, well, it's all good. All you need is 3, it'll kill all the flans. And battle done. So, now we go up this way. Flee past everything. It's actually a tough room if you try to fight everything. If you're not interested in staying low level, you can actually, you know, try to mischain those guys, maybe level up a little bit. This guide assumes you're not going to do that, because that would take time, and you'd get the Zodiac Spear in less time. Okay, so this is going to be the first test of your mischaining abilities right here. Or of your luck. Either two. So we'll do a save here. And fight the next boss. Okay, so for Fireman, you're going to need a 3 combo and then a 4+ combo. So, start off the battle, just skip the scene, and we're immediately going to start a miss combo on him with Fran. Now just use Fran. Damn, okay, I got really screwed over there. We'll try it with Vaughn. Okay, if we can get enough with Vaughn, then we'll be good. It's looking good. Yeah, I think we might get it. Yep, we pretty much got it for sure. Yeah. Okay, so That's the fire main battle. If for some reason he's still alive, nah, he's not. Okay. Skip 4 scenes here. Skipping scenes. Skipping scenes some more. Okay. Now run up to the save crystal up here. And we'll do the save crystal again. And I'm going to save just in case I mess it up. Okay, so go through this door. And you gotta skip 2 scenes. Okay, just 1 scene. What you gotta do is mischain with Vaughn, and you gotta get 3+. Okay, that's enough. You can keep going if you want to. If it lets you, all you need is 3. Inferno will wipe out all 3 of these guys with no problems. There you go. Battle 1. So skip a scene. And after this, there's some chests here that prevent you. Do not get any of the chests in this room. They will prevent you from getting the Zodiac Spear later. So do not get any of those chests. Just run straight through here. Is this scene to skip? And we're going to want to flee up the stairs to the north. Past all these guys. Oops. Do not go that way. Just keep going north and then go this way. Okay, skip a scene. And we're gonna stop from here, skip another scene. Skip 2 scenes. Basch joins as a guest. Skip another scene. Okay, what you're gonna do is you want to examine this thingy right here. Press the switch. It's not gonna do anything at first, but you still need to do that. Trigger that scene. go down, and we're gonna make a save. Save at the lighthouse in Barheim, and the FAQ has this at 127.09. I don't know if you can see that, but we're sitting about 129.19, not too far off.